looking for the population changes. It happens from 1986 to 1982, which is really not very important. What is important is what is the percent change. Now, this is the easy one because we can take the old and the new and subtract the two. There we go. So I did the 72,000 minus 52,000 and we got 20,000. Remember the song. Take the old and the new and subtract the two. Put that 20,000 over the original 72,000. Now you can do a percent proportion, which is, and you can solve this. I'm not going to work on the calculation today, but I will tell you when you solve for x, you will end up 27.7 repeating percent. So if we look at our answers, what would that be? That word change. It changed. And we have the old amount and we have the new. Now, did it go up or did it go down? It actually went which way? Down. That's called increase. So we can take our cursor, we can go Lakeside, and we can click on a 20. Not done. We still have to do Centerville and we have to do Riverview. We're going to take 67,000 minus 37,000. Answer of 30,000. So I take the old and the new and I subtract the two. I get 30,000. Now let's keep in mind, this is what kind of problem? Is it an increase or a decrease? It's going up. It's going from 37,000 to 67,000. So that's going to be an increase. So when we're looking at Centerville, make sure that for Centerville, you do not put a decrease down. It can't be those two because it's going up. Take the old and the new and subtract the two. Put it over the original. Make a fraction. Percent proportion. And what I would do is I would do this. I personally would take 30 divided by 37, get a decimal, and then change it into a percent. Again, you can work on that calculation on your own. When you get that finished, the x should equal 81. The 081 is going to be repeating. So, and all we have to worry about is even if you look down here, we can see that it rounds to what percent? 81%. And we already talked about it being an increase. So on Centerville, we're going to go ahead and check on 81% increase. 5,000 population. We're going to subtract 2,000. Some of you can do that in your brain. I'm going to do it over here. What's 45,000 minus 2,000? Change of 43,000. So take the old and the new and subtract the two. Put it over the original. The original means what did it start out with? It started out at 45,000. Now again, I know in class we work on percent proportions, but you could, if you know this is also a fraction, so you can simplify this fraction first. And then if you take 43 divided by 45, we get 0.95, which is a decimal. You can convert that decimal into a percent by moving it 2 spaces. And by the way, the 5 is repeating. So you'd have 95.5 repeating percent, which would round to 96%. Now we have to go back up here and look at, is that an increase or a decrease? From 45,000 to 2,000, what happened? That went down, which means it's a decrease. So for Riverview, we have a 96% decrease. So on your computer, you can check that one. Make sure if I put answer checks on here, you check your work. If it's